Logan Paul is really on a roll right now for being one of the most obnoxious, narcissistic twats on the platform. And if that isn't bad enough, now this blockhead wants to go back to Japan. Oh yes, I'm not jesting with you fine gentlemen, no. He wants to return to the scene of the crime. And some people watching might be like, that's fine, Logan's a better man. Kavos, you have to understand. Who am I kidding? No one's thinking that. And with the insane rise of nuisance streamers, I think this topic is more important to talk about than ever. And before we hear about Logan's return, and I chew him out, I have to give Logan some credit. I know you never thought I'd say that, but I really do. The man, he is a pioneer, but for all the wrong reasons. You see, Logan Paul was the original Johnny Somali, the original Vitali. And if you're unaware who these pricks are, lucky for you, life must be bliss. But Johnny Somali is currently being held in Korea, awaiting trial for, sorry, we do have a list here, obstruction of business.
He was right to say you should never have kids. Your father was right to your father.
Call the police, stupid ass. Stupid ass. I didn't even drink here. Are you dumb? I already told you, you stupid ass, bald ass bitch. I did not drink it, you stupid bitch.
Violations of the Minor Offence Act.
Oh my god.
나에겐 폭탄이 있다. 나에겐 폭탄이 있다. 나에겐 폭탄이 있다.
Violation of the Special Act on Sexual Violent Crimes.
Oh yeah, let's do this. There's a bunch of little kids, bro. They're wondering where my parents are at. I am the size of most of the kids. I'm going to jail. I'm gonna get kicked out of here, guys.
The man even threatened to R another streamer.
Can you please help me? Help me! He said he's gonna rape me. Please help me. He said he's gonna rape. Please help me. Help me. No, he's seriously there. He said he's gonna rape me. I said him.
And Vitali's charges in the Philippines are unjust vexation, alarm and scandal, theft, attempted theft, violations of the Cybercrime Prevention Act.
I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No? Okay. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck. Go get your vaccine. I was trying to give you money, but all right. Trying to be nicer. You. No, yeah. Shut up. Shut the fuck. Hello. 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 Hello.
Easily some of the biggest scumbags the internet has ever seen. Well, who was the OG? That's right, the juice block fuckhead, Logan Paul. Yeah. Because yes, everyone remembers how outrageously bad the Forest incident was. Watching it back today for this video, you just forget how insanely bad it is.
I think there's someone hanging right there. Excuse me? This is the thing. There's a thing that is now in our lives we just experienced. Our lives unfold. There's no going back. I've seen things I can't unsee.
We found a dead
Yup! What the fuck? I gotta say, this is top 5 craziest things I've ever experienced in my life.
Top 5?
Top 1.
But because that was the main headline, people forget what a disrespectful little bellend Logan Paul was to the Japanese people and their culture. He truly trailblazed harassing Asian locals.
I just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture. Japan is all about the respect. The dumb Americans have arrived. Look good. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just a vlogger. Gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture. Tokyo is a real life cartoon.
It's gonna eat the GoPro.
What did he do?
No.
You know how it is in Japan. They're all about the respect. We're gonna be respectful. LoganPaul.com/shop. Look, they just got loaves of bread. I'll take the whole thing. What's the issue?
This one is just for a display.
Oh, so we're gonna be respectful. The Game Boy Color. How much? 9,500. Ah! Attack! Excuse me, sir. The game seems to be malfunctioning. Mucho broken, though. Toyota, I choose you. No, no, no. Okay, get him. Honey, get him. Oh, catch you. I choose you. Japanese police. Bang. Pants coming down. I just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture. Mavericks, people who are doing it differently. People who walk on the street instead of driving in cars. Hi, how are you? Okay, the road to Japan. Hello. Hi. Hey.
Hi, mate. Hi, mate.
How many what?
Hi, mate.
How many subscribers? Are you subscribed? He has no idea. Hello. Oh. Hi. How you feel? I'm gonna be respectful. Hey guys, you want some fish?
You just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture.
You sure you don't want this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, bro, I'm done with these fish. Japan is all about the respect. It's actually true. I know, it's true, so I gotta take my chotch levels and bring them down. Japan, Tokyo specifically, thanks for putting up with your boy.
It's so bad. Like, you really forget how much of a prick he was. So with everything going on with all these streamers, I see this clip of Logan flapping his gums, spewing this bullshit about returning to Japan. It just pissed me off.
One question, Logan. Can we please go to Japan and stream? Like, I'm telling you, Logan, it'll go crazy. Listen, we could do a fun Japan trip. I had a bad Japan trip. You had a bad Japan trip.
What happened in your trip? Because I
went home after a day. You guarantee what? It wasn't as bad as you?
No.
Okay.
What happened?
So I left for a family emergency after being there for a day. Are you? Okay, but let's go back to Japan, you and I. I'm telling you. Logan, it's gonna be fun, dude.
If, how about this? If I go back.
Okay.
And I'm invited back, I'm welcome back.
Yes, of course.
By the Japanese people and the country of Japan.
Yeah.
Let's do a stream.
Yes!
Yeah, let's do a stream.
Let's fucking... If you'd want that, put a W in the chat right now, man. If y'all want that...
No one ever wants to see you go back to Japan to use it for your own gain and content, Logan, you dumb fuck. Especially in the current climate of these imbecile streamers using these Asian countries to extract content and money out of at the expense of others. Literally couldn't be a worse time to entertain this idea. Because what's the hook for that stream, which is going to get loads of views, generate loads of money? Logan Paul, the most disrespectful little brat Japan's ever seen, is returning. And I don't think Japan are going to let him back. I mean, the WWE wouldn't even let Logan go to Japan with them.
And round things off with some news about the upcoming WWE tour of Japan. According to a report from PW Insider, Logan Paul will not be appearing for WWE in Japan during their upcoming tour, which is set to take place at the end of the month. This is reportedly due to another commitment. There's no specification on what those commitments are, just he won't be on the tour.
Yeah, he cites it as he had other commitments. Pretty convenient that the one time the WWE go to Japan, Logan Paul can't go. He suddenly has something else going on. Probably because the Japanese government said, don't bring that meathead back anywhere near us. And don't forget, the locals in Japan and officials in Japan absolutely hate Logan because he broke laws and got away with it. Japanese cop says Logan Paul videos broke the law and they just love to nail him. Ew, poor choice of words. I mean, maybe that's just my weird mind thinking that, but these articles are from when the incident happened. They give some great insight. If he returns to Japan, he won't be welcome. He may even up arrested and charged with several misdemeanors. He could be accused of more serious crimes as well. Japanese police officers who have seen his videos taken in Japan found at least 4 crimes that he could be charged with: destruction of property, public indecency, interference with business operations, and numerous traffic violation. Plus, he's left video evidence on his own YouTube channel, said a former police detective. We haven't seen such a dumb criminal since those idiots uploaded videos of themselves bullying a convenience store clerk and stealing cigarettes. So Japan sure as shit don't want this bonehead back. Although I wouldn't be against seeing him get the consequences for his actions, because even after 10 years after all of this took place, it was in 2018, so 2028, Logan Paul can still be arrested. One of Japan's most decorated former police officers, I'm not even going to attempt, I'm just going to butcher it, Author of A Detective Who Pursued Burglars was not reluctant to speak. In fact, in response to an email from the Daily Beast, he called enthusiastically around midnight Japan time to give his take on the matter. Ogawa says that the small scale of Paul's crimes will not likely result in an international arrest warrant. However, as long as Paul is not in Japan, the statute of limitations doesn't kick in. 10 years from now, he could still be arrested. If Paul comes back, Ogawa predicts that it is highly likely he would be asked by the police to come in for questioning. If he refused to come in voluntarily, he'd probably be arrested. And once someone is caught up in the wheels of the Japanese justice system, where you often are presumed guilty until proven guilty, they don't get out easily. He advises Paul that he should send his lawyers in advance to settle accounts if he ever wants to come back to Japan. Former Chiba Prefecture police detective Yuki Masamori also believes that Paul could be, and probably should be, charged with multiple crimes, including defamation. You must be ashamed of him as an American yourself, pointed out Mori. If anyone files a criminal complaint, he can be arrested at the airport. Personally, I think the best thing to do is let him back in, follow him, and arrest him red-handed. He seems like an idiot. He'd break the law again. I love this guy. He's just out for Logan Paul's blood. Logan, you're an absolute fool. The Japan incident stained your reputation probably more than you can even comprehend anymore, because you think, oh, so much time's passed, I'll be fine now, people forgot. If anything, your reputation has gotten worse since Japan. You had a couple years where people were like, nah, Logan's alright, and then you completely tanked it again. I'm so sick of seeing these self-serving narcissists use and abuse people's countries, culture, people and laws for their own gain. Logan, I hope Japan tell you to go fuck yourself. Like the video if you agree. Comment Logan is a blockhead if you made it this far. Now fuck off and get out.